It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you, so let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor?
Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo. What's up, guys? It's your boy, Derek P. Fields, a.k.a. the Gridiron Blitz. And people, it's a beautiful day. That's right. We are in the building with TROXEL'S Sports Talk. What's going on, man?
What it do? What it do?
Welcome
it is
back.
Black Monday.
Black Monday. That's right. What's up? What's up? What's up? Shout out. Welcome back to the show, man. What's going on with you?
Man, I had to stay in the lab. You know that.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me know, guys, what the levels are between Travis and myself. That was some Mr. Rogers, y'all. If you was born in the 70s or 80s, you knew that. So, and why did I play that? Because it is a beautiful day today. The Detroit Lions season is over. It is finally over. TROXEL'S Sports Talk. After absolutely, I don't got the claps, man. I gotta get them back. Oh man,
that's all right. I'll give you one.
Dr. Jason Garrett, please don't give me the Jason Garrett clap. Please don't do that, man. Oh man.
Hey, we played like a Jason Garrett,
man, and he still has a job. Absolutely. We are in the building. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day. Season is over, and the Lions wind up 3-12-1. But before we get started with that, give a couple shouts out. We got Mr. Dope in the building. Sports player Daniel 2.0. I said that backwards, but congratulations on almost hitting 2, man. You right there. Dim Sum is in the building, says good morning. AT says, I got the notification 28 hours later. So that's messed up. YouTube is tripping. They tripping. Steve says, this one should be good. I hope he's still fired up. Well, Steve, here's the thing. I'm like the Incredible Hulk, man. You know, it was like, Dr. Banner, now's a good time to get angry. And I'm always angry. So it should always be a fun show. Neil says, we are good. So TROXEL'S Sports Talk, we going to start the show off with some news. Bro, what a weekend that TROXEL'S Sports Talk had. You hit a very important milestone over the last couple of days, man. Tell the people about that.
Man, we officially hit 1K, everybody. We officially hit 1K. Here in the Sports Movement Network, even if you're not subscribed to me, we are all still family. So we did it. We all did it.
Oh my God. That's right.
So I do want to take this time out to give you guys a round of applause. I appreciate that. Real talk.
Yeah, that's a tough milestone. Very tough. People don't understand that
probably the toughest milestone any content creator will go is from 100 to 1,000.
Yes, and I agree. I think it's 2 milestones. I definitely think 101 to 1,000 is the toughest. But just that first 100 is also tough as well. It really tests, do you even want to get to this point? But without a doubt, the next 900 is definitely tougher. So shout out to you, man. Congratulations. The blood, sweat, tears, sleepless nights me and you was up working on ways to, create new content. And here we are, man.
Absolutely. And hey, definitely remember when you used to say what do you call it, when you get big, you my right hand man?
Absolutely.
To me? Well, guess what? If it wasn't for you, this boy wouldn't have got past the struggles of the sevens, struggles of the threes, struggles of the twos. Like it was some struggles.
Yeah,
It was some struggles on the way. But
absolutely.
we hung tough. We stuck to the plan. We uh, you know, we did the plan, and you know what? I see something new on you, brother. I see Mr. 5K. How's it going with that?
Man, it's amazing, man. It really is, bro. To know that 5,000 people decided to hit the subscription button for one reason or another, and it's truly amazing, man. It's humbling, and but it's also inspiring at the same time. Makes you want to continue to get better, to continue to adapt, and to really be the best you could be. So I'm smiling from ear to ear. The number is so beautiful, 5K, and I'm pushing on to the next 5K. So big milestones, man. Big milestones. We
Ab-
still got a lot to go though.
Absolutely, and congratulations, Gridiron.
Appreciate that, man. You as well. You as well. Where everybody is in the building, and we did one of these last year. Okay, the Gridiron Blitz was rolling solo, and I had 30 views. So hopefully we can get more than that in the first 5 minutes. I'm just saying.
Hey, we got 21 in the building.
That's
15
what's up.
thumbs up. Let's get those likes up.
That's what's
Shout out
up.
to you guys.
Please, please, please hit the like button. So now that the off season is here, guys, the Gridiron Blitz is going to take kind of a different structure. We have a Travis and I are doing a bowl game later tonight. So shout out to, and Travis actually has something else, Trav, don't you? Going on tonight?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got the Red Box Bowl, and we are also doing the Orange Bowl as well.
Yeah, aka Capital One. So
Yep.
he's doing that. Appreciate that, Steve. And we got the playoffs. We got Michigan. We got a lot of football on Wednesday, New Year's Day. So hopefully you guys are off. You can rock with your boys and the Sports Movement Network. And then we go into playoff football. And so the Gridiron Blitz is going to be taking a different structure. The streaming is going to calm down a little bit as far as the games. I'll be doing probably a show similar to this, and then a posted video in podcast form as well, where we talk about not only the Lions, but all the teams as well. So, and Travis will probably get on whenever he can. We'll be taking phone calls and things like that. So that's what's going on with us. Thank you guys for the introductions or staying here during that. And we appreciate you guys. So here's where we at. Somebody's calling me. No. All right. So the Detroit Lions, finally the season is over, and we can put this miserable season to rest. Now, let me give you guys a disclaimer. If we going to have bad cop, good cop, I am the worst cop, okay? So I don't really know what Travis is, but I am like that police officer captain that you can't stand, because that's what I am today. The entire offseason, I'm coming at these guys. And I'm going to start off, Travis, and I'm going to tell them why. Chat, appreciate y'all. Y'all blowing it up today. I'm coming at this team, all right? Because here we go, that breaking news last night, Freddie Kitchens was fired after 1 year, Cleveland Browns. Today, Pat Shurmur was fired after 2 years, okay? And the best news of the day is before the brother could get up, brush his teeth, have his coffee, and get the sleep out his eye, Mr. Ron Rivera was hired by the Washington Redskins as their next coach. On top of that, their president was fired. All right? There's another team whose president was fired. It escapes me right now. But the Giants, they kept Gettleman. So you already know what your boy is thinking. That these are franchises that are sick of being where they are. Now, Gettleman, I can't explain him. I don't know why the Giants kept him, but that's not my organization. So that's good for them. But for me, it just reiterates that this team is in a make or destruction year. And I hope that you as Lions fans allow yourself to see that. And you have to hold this team to a higher standard. Because guess what? Everybody else is holding their team to a higher standard. Jason Garrett will be fired, in my opinion, in the next week. I don't know what Jerry Jones is doing, but for how smart he is, sometimes he can also be ignorant as well. Why would you wait to hold on to Jerry Jones if it's somebody you want to go after?
Hey, you know what he's doing?
I don't know. What is he doing, Trav?
He playing with my emotions.
Hey, he not playing with your emotions. You're not a
Well,
Cowboys
no.
fan.
Exactly.
He playing
but-
with like sad words and all these other Cowboy fans in the building. And shout out to all the non-Detroit Lions fans that's rocking with us right now and all the time. We appreciate y'all.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, E. Mario. You believe him? You believe him? So we're having a good conversation today. But I just want to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. All right, Travis? So Detroit Lions night 2019 season is, thank God it's over. I mean, I wanted to have a party last night. Like, bring Nelly up in here where the party at. I was ready, Jagged Edge. I had them on the phone. We was ready to start gigging, man, because this was a atrocity for the Detroit Lions organization. But I almost forgot. Let us give a moment of silence to Mario Jones. He passed away yesterday. All right, appreciate that. Marvin Jones lost his son. That came out on Saturday. So praying for Marvin and his family. And man, only time will heal something like this. So Travis, man, tell me a little bit about your thoughts on the Lions season. How you feeling about this season? Give me some thoughts.
At least we didn't go 0-16.
Come on, Travis.
I guess that's the only good in the whole entire season.
Is it? I would have preferred to go 0-16, bro. At the hype this team had. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel that 100%. You know, I put a big milestone on them. I put 12-4, at least a division, at least one playoff win. We are 3-12-1 with the number 3 overall pick. I would have rather had 0-16 to get a number 1 pick. But we still probably wouldn't have been able to do that even at 0-16, because then maybe the Cincinnati Bengals would have been 0-16.
Yeah, that would have been, wow, probably the first time that's ever happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a historic year in the 100-year celebration for the NFL, and you would have had 2 0-16 teams.
That would have been perfect, actually. That would have been a perfect scenario. I mean, honestly, get 2 zeros in 100. That would have been, it's 2 zeros in 100 and it's 2 0-16 teams. There you go.
That is true.
There you go.
That is true.
Well, for me, man, this entire team was a letdown. The biggest bright spot, of course, was Mr. Danny Amendola. Thank you very much. Thank you. You're welcome. Absolutely.
Hey, pay that man whatever he wants. He needs to come back.
Does he want to come back? That's the question. He's a winner.
Okay, the double whatever you were gonna give him.
This man came here for 3.5, and I think the Jets was looking. It was another team, some other teams looking at him, but he wanted to play for the genius Matt Patricia. Okay, we got a couple champions to come play for us last year, and Danny performed. He performed. Now, why am I so heavy on Danny? Well, if you're new to the party, which you probably are, I was probably one of the only YouTubers that gave this man a chance. From signing him before he was signed, from the Lions taking a look at him, to him actually performing. And we're going to spend a couple minutes on this man, all right? Because I got to take my victory lap. And we're going to address yesterday's penalty, all right? Danny Amendola, this season, played 15 games, started 10, 62 receptions, which was not a career high. His career high was 85, but it was in his top 5 years out of the 11 years that he's played in the league. He had 678 yards, which was 11 off from a career high. But he did have a career high, the second best year in receptions at 10.9 average per catch, with a 47-yard touchdown, which was ironically his only touchdown of the season. So he was 11 yards off from a career high, double-digit average yards, and probably one of his lowest. 2011, no touchdown. 2014, one. Last year, one. And his rookie year, one touchdown. But Travis, you remember what the biggest knock on DA was?
Durability.
Durability. This man played 15 games. He played 15 last year. He played 15 the year before that. So I would say about 15 games is his third year. He played one game, and that was his lowest. Every other season, he's played double-digit games. So I have to take my moment in the sun. Now, while I'm doing that, Travis, what was your bright spot on this team?
Probably Kenny Galladay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was looking at the 2019 stat leaders. He did lead the league in receiving touchdowns. So shout out to Kenny Galladay. That, in an abysmal season, losing your starting quarterback midway through the season, came out and still performed. So shout out to Kenny G. Hopefully, they could actually do something, not waste your talent. If not, get out while you can.
Absolutely. Now, see, they trying to trigger me again. Here we go. I love our fan base. Dim Sum, along with AT, says, let Amendola walk, trade Slay for OBJ.
No.
If you want
I do not want OBJ.
Tell them, Travis. Tell them. Now, they like to say, go ahead, man. My bad.
Do you really want to see us try to destroy our best player on the team outside of Matthew Stafford's equipment? Our best player is Matt Prater. And you want to break his tools to be better? Nah, I'm good. I'm straight on that.
Yeah. He's like a miniature AB, just maybe less crazy. I'm straight on that.
Hey, by 1%.
Yeah, I know. At least he ain't trying to do music videos and all that other nonsense. I don't know what that dude is doing. I don't know what he's doing.
He's in his feelings.
AB, do you love me? Oh, man, we having fun, man. We can smile now that this season is over. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
All right, for me, guys, the ugly. Well, let's do the bad. The bad. Matthew Stafford, the 21 injuries. 23. Jelani Tavai made the 23rd. So out of the 53 on the active roster, almost 50% of the team was hurt. Now, even though that's the ugly, all right, that is not an excuse. Somebody said in the chat, we had the most injuries in the league. If you ask me, not an excuse. That's not an excuse.
It's not an excuse.
Travis, don't do it.
I'm not. I'm
right.
not. But then in the same token, I kind of want to do something a little outside of like what I have been feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And that is like, okay, if you look at last year, the 99th season, you had the now vaunting San Francisco 49ers. I think they led the league in injuries as well.
Okay.
They turned around,
including their quarterback. No, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, including their quarterback. Absolutely. And then they turned around. They actually, when they can, quote unquote, not win game or strategically not win games
mm-hmm.
in order to secure a better draft pick, then they actually got the number 2 pick. They went and used that on Nick Bosa, and it was curtains after that. They came out got healthy, and they just destroyed the league.
Okay.
So
you're trying to make a comparison. Is that what you're doing?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Because yes, they actually have competent people inside of their ownership realm that trickle on down to their management team, that trickle on down to their coaching team, that trickles on down to the players that actually play the game on the field. Okay. Now you go and look at the Detroit Lions. This is where the comparisons are light years away different. You still got the Fords.
Mm-hmm.
You got an all right, decent. I can live with. You know, front office. You got some trash coaches. You got players that are misused, and you're expecting to what do you call it? So what I am hoping out this whole entire off season is they really look themselves in the mirror, evaluate from ownership on down to the water boy. Who's here hungry? If you're not hungry, just get rid of them. If I don't care what the cost is, I don't care what the cap is, I don't care none of that. All I care about at the end of the day is the Detroit Lions finally winning uh a division title and finally being able to, win playoff games and try to compete for Super Bowls, not compete for just the playoffs. Nobody cares about a playoff contender. People care about a Super Bowl contender. Get your facts right, Miss Martha Ford.
Yeah, I agree. Well, here's my thing, which leads me into the ugly. All right. This is my ugly, Travis. My ugly is the fact that this team, after being undefeated in week 3, which is hilarious to me, after week 1,
Hey,
mind you.
I was
Yeah,
that
I know,
guy.
Trav. I know you were. Okay. And probably 97% of the fan base. We wanted to hold on to whatever hope we had. Okay. I refused to do that because when they tied, it was a wrap for me. Now, I'm going to also take a few moments because I was getting dogged this season. And you don't have to, you don't have to like know football to know football, if you get what I'm saying. I told y'all after that Cardinals game, there is no reason that this team should have let the Cardinals come back.
Absolutely.
There's no reason. That was a sign. But the sign really came in the preseason. Okay? Because our defense was getting slaughtered. Well, we got first and third and fourth and fifth and sixth. And we got all these different stringers in the game. That's what, no, man, no. So which leads me to the ugly. The Washington Redskins have the second pick. All right? The Miami Dolphins, shout out to the Dolphins, started 0-4 while the Lions were undefeated. And now they end up with a better record than we did.
And beat the
Patriots. Now you mean to tell me now, and I know what all the Lions fans are gonna do. Well, we were injured. Oh my God, that's what's going on. You can't win with the 7th string in the game.
Okay. Can I cut in real fast?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, hold on. Let me find this tweet. Because I seen the tweet yesterday, and I was actually like, yes, you can win with that. Because I forgot who it was. Oh my goodness, who is it? Well, anyways, I'm gonna kind of do a impromptu. What do you call it? Okay, 15 out of 16 games we had the lead. Okay, we were toe to toe with a 13-3 team yesterday.
12-3.
Oh, 12-3.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
They went 13 when they beat us. Last second field goal.
Oh, well, okay, yeah. Well, I mean, now technically they're 13-3, right?
Right. Yeah. Now they are.
Okay.
But yeah. When we were
so
up
I
against
mean,
them,
we went toe to toe with a 13-3 team or 12-2. And they still hung in it. It was the defense that, for majority of the year, failed to help. And then to start the year, it was the offense to fail to help. you cannot have just a one-sided football team. That is easy to beat. I will beat you every single time, every single time. You know. So for those people that said you can't win with that, that is 110% false because yes, you can. You just have to want it more. If you don't want it more, then you will not get it.
Can we fix it?
We are the Detroit Lions. I was about to say we are the Fire Lions because at this point, man, we need some firings to happen.
Hey, ain't gonna happen. Only
know.
scapegoat of this team gonna be Paul Pasqualoni.
And I'm surprised he's still here at 2:09 p.m. December 30th, 2019. I am surprised he is still here.
All right, somebody in the chat, shout out to you, said, didn't Miami start 0-7 at one point? Week
did.
1 that you said
Shout
they
out
did?
to Steve.
Oh, Steve? Lost to
Steve Samina. Hopefully I said your name correctly.
Baltimore. They lost to New England. They lost to Dallas. They lost to the Chargers. They lost by 1 point to Washington. They lost to the Buffalo Bills. They lost to the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they finally beat the New York Jets November 3rd, week 9. Now, week 9, what are we, Travis? Oh, I forgot. I think Matthew said we had just beat the Giants. That was our last win.
Yep.
And Miami Dolphins got their first win, and they
Yep.
win to get 4 more, and we ain't won since.
Yep.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that is my ugly. The disgusting 9-game losing streak of the Detroit Lions. And the fact that they were the Jets. Wait a minute, the New York Jets. Where did they end up? The New York Jets, who also started 0-4. I know for a fact, I remember them dudes. They ended the season at 7-9. Oh my God. I didn't even know that. The Jets.
Shout out to the Jets.
Who kept playing. So why am I bringing this up? Because again, we are split, Travis. Now, I don't know where you stand, but you guys have heard it for weeks. This franchise has 1 year. 1 year.
And in real life terms, they have 2 because we don't do what we're supposed to do.
Well, then that means I guess I'm not 2021.
Hey, shout out to that year because that might be a lockout year.
Yeah, it might. But I'm sad, which brings me to teams that seem to, they might still be doing some questionable things. Dallas Cowboys, New York Giants, but they knew that 2 years was enough for Shermer.
Yeah.
Okay, that's after Ben McAdoo. All right.
Oh man. Yeah.
Okay. But we're trying to build a culture, right? And you can't do that in 2 years. All right. And then Washington. I love the fact that Ron Rivera was hired today. He humble guy, hard worker. I mean, he got fired for losing 4 games in a row.
Yeah.
But yet we will tolerate
and took his team to a Super Bowl.
And took 15-1, Travis. His quarterback let him down. Cam.
Yeah.
All right. You have a chance at a Super Bowl. Dive, Cam.
Right.
I mean, I'm not in his shoes. I don't have like 300-pound men about to jump on me.
I don't give a tail light behind, okay? Because guess what? I'm in the biggest game of my life. You are never guaranteed to be in that spot. Okay? And the ball is at your feet. If you ain't diving on that ball, I don't care what your contract hit is. You are gone immediately. You are not finishing that game. I am ripping up your contract right on the sidelines. You are done.
Travis, I don't know if that's legal, my brother. I don't
it's gonna
know.
be legal in my book. So sue me. That's what I tell them. So sue me. You're in the biggest game of your life. There's not. Where has the Panthers been at since then?
Crickets. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because they've been a shoddy team. They had a glimpse of hope in the first half this year, and guess what? They became the Panthers.
Yeah. They definitely. I thought halfway through the season they was cutting their quarterback. I'm not too sure Cam goes. You said they owe him $19 million, and Allen was not the answer. He was not the answer. But everybody, including myself, I was ready to anoint him the next quarterback.
Oh, I was too.
And
I was
now-
too. I was like, well, shout out to them. They found their guy.
Nope, Cam coming back. $19 million, and the way coach got fired, quarterback tanked. All right. So I see a lot of comments, wasn't addressing them. It's one that stepped out to me. This is from Trenton Caden. What's up, man? Says, I'm not sure he wasn't talking to me or us, but he says, to be fair, we weren't injured. We were injured for a lot, not trying to make excuses.
Oh yeah, that defensive front has never played a single game together this year.
Yeah.
That vaunting Trey Flowers, Deshaun Hand, person that came from the Packers that's still in the sauna.
Yeah, don't even mention him.
Yeah, him. That's you see how I forgot his name.
He is
right?
a disgrace. That man is a disgrace.
We've never really had that team together to where let's see where it can take us. So in his comment, yes, he is 100% right. We have not been, we have had injuries a lot of the season. It is not an excuse, but at the end of the day, players still have to go out there and play those games. How much do you want it? How much do you want to put out there and make a name for yourself? So maybe you don't stick around with the Detroit Lions. Maybe you're on a 1-year contract and you're a third string player and you balled out with the Detroit Lions. And yeah, we still had the same record, this, that, the other. But then you go and say, okay, well, hey, this is my audition tape.
Mm-hmm.
How much do I want to stay in the NFL? Maybe do I get a 2-year deal now? Or do I just ball so bad out of control that I actually get a real deal? Those are the questions these players got to ask themselves, because this is a what have you done for me lately league.
Mm-hmm.
If you do not perform, you will be quick, fast, and in a hurry out the league.
Well, let me ask you this. There are so many disappointments. 23 people hurt. No legit backup quarterback until, I don't know, whatever it was when they got Driscoll. And he was all right. Mike Daniels, worst in free agency signing in recent memory. Absolutely. I don't
rather have had Ziggy Ansah at that point.
I don't. And shout out to Ziggy, who balled last night. Okay. And now I was ready for him to go, but that's what happens. This is a whole different topic, actually, because I want to get. We could do a whole nother show on players who leave the Lions and have success. So
hey, that could be a 2-hour show too.
Absolutely. And a bunch of them with Seattle. At least 2. We got Quandre Diggs. We got Cliff Averill back in the day. We got Ziggy Ansah. Okay? I guess that's what you can do when you're healthy, right? Or when you semi-healthy.
Yeah.
But Quandre Diggs was just fine. Okay, worst effort of the year, Mike Daniels.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
Okay? Speaking of interior linemen, Travis, I woke up and saw something on Twitter, but I have not seen the video about Mr. Damon Snacks Harrison contemplating retirement.
Yep. He is contemplating retirement. And he held out last year for a new contract. Now,
Travis, wait a minute, bro. No, he didn't. No, he didn't, remember? He didn't hold out. He didn't hold
He
out.
most definitely hold out.
I'm just
Him and
telling you what
Darius
everybody
Slay.
was saying. I'm just telling you what everybody was saying. That he wasn't
Then why
holding out.
wasn't it? Then why wasn't his big butt at training camp?
Because he
Or
didn't have to. He's a vet. Remember, he's a
okay,
vet.
then why? Okay, then why was his big butt not at what do you call it? Therefore, what do you call it? You at least got to show your face on the sideline. Say, hey, I'm hurt. Do something.
Now if you're a vet, you can do whatever you want. If you can afford the fine, him and Darius Slay.
Well, then guess what? Both your butts get off my team. Point blank period. You want to hold out? And then you want to talk about, oh, I want to retire now? Man, if you don't get your butt out my office,
You
I'm telling you,
weak,
they don't want me to be
pathetic fool.
no general manager
Travis,
or no president because, boy,
I think I know why you can't hear, man. I think that's where the source come in. Remember
What?
you said you couldn't hear the music?
oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think that because you didn't hear what I just did you?
No.
Yeah. That's where the source. That's why you need the source. So if we had a caller or a third member, I don't know if you could hear him. So
Okay.
yeah, now I understand. So I'm gonna have to go get
Okay.
that. Yep. So all the sound clips and stuff like that, you're not gonna be able to hear.
Okay.
What's up, Blaze Radio is in the building. What's up, man? What's going on? We just doing
What's
a little
going on, Blaze?
Antonio Hightower, Mr. Disappear himself. Where you been, my brother? We've been here with this team, the good, the bad, the ugly. Violet Valkyrie says 56 years of Ford ownership and only one playoff win, in that time. There's the problem.
Absolutely.
But see, we get
Because
attacked.
our last playoff win was our last championship was 62 years ago. We are going on now 63 years.
Mm.
So that is the majority of that time.
That's my entire mother's lifespan. Well, she's still alive, so keep on pushing, Mom. Love you. Mom is still here.
Absolutely.
When
Prayers
you're
up.
born, when
Health and wealth.
look, Batman Returns wasn't even coming out. It was in pre-production when they won the playoff game. Batman Returns. That's how old the Lions playoff win is.
Good video too. Good movie.
Absolutely. Prefer Batman over Batman Returns, but I'm just saying. But
I like
wait a
I
minute.
like the suit.
Wait a minute, Michelle Pfeiffer. So I agree with you.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
I forgot my wife knows about Michelle Pfeiffer. Thank you very much. I forgot about that.
Hey, that's just like Jessica Alba and Jessica Biel.
Oh my goodness. You got a Jessica thing, huh?
Just those two.
Just those two.
Just those two.
Oh man. It feels good to laugh. It feels great to laugh. And I had a beautiful day yesterday, knowing that it was coming to an end.
Hey, hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
We got to give the sound horn to Fishing Essential. He says, "We the new Cubs."
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I brought that up yesterday. I brought, because this fan base is funny to me. But my thing is, there are franchises who have done more in the last 60 some odd years that have a short tolerance. Okay? The Giants, the Patriot Slayers, 2 Super Bowls with Eli. There are teams that have done more with less. David Tyree, that man is like, he's like mist. He barely existed. Okay? You had, who was it? Not Santonio Holmes. What's the dude, man? The guy that shot himself in the leg. Used to play for the Jets, Steelers, or something like that. Oh my God, not Santonio Holmes, but you know what I'm talking about. Who caught the game-winning touchdown in the Patriots' first run, or the Giants' first defeat of the Patriots, to stop them from going 0-16.
Oh, you're talking about
I cannot remember this guy's name, but whoever it was something.
Antonio Holmes.
Antonio
I
Holmes.
think.
No, it wasn't no Antonio Holmes.
I think so. Hold on. I know.
And it wasn't Santonio Holmes, because he's the guy that I'm gonna be mad when you tell me. But this team had potential. They really did. Plaxico Burress. Thank you, Blaze.
Plaxico Burress
That's
played
for you.
the
We was
Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's right. Plaxico, thank you. Blaze, and the Van Ween Garden. Absolutely. We are, bro. Okay, Travis, who was our 4th and 5th receiver on the Detroit Lions this year?
Did we even have one?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, wait. Yes, we did.
Who?
The dude that only came in for maybe one play and always
Hall?
caught like it's 50.
Hall?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait. Hall? That was our 4th receiver?
Yeah. I mean, every time he came in for the one play that we got smart to play him in,
He
always
caught
had
like
a
40 yards.
50 plus yard reception and got maybe a touchdown out of it here and there.
Okay, who was number 5?
Oh, we didn't probably have one.
Hodgepodge. Fulgrim.
Well, remember Fulgrim got cut.
Then
He
re-signed.
He just came on the team about a week or two ago.
Yeah. One prize says, did they really though? That's what I'm saying. It was Marvin, Danny, and Kenny. It was just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
TJ, MIA after the first game.
Yeah.
Jesse, James, why are you here? Okay.
Right.
I'm not blaming him. You can only do something with the ball if you were thrown the ball.
Exactly.
So I'm just like, I'm so disappointed. So much so. And so Travis, here's another topic. What was your breaking point if you had one for the season? Because I had 2. I had let's do this. What was the warning sign and what was the official breaking point when you knew it was a wrap?
The warning sign was obviously week 1 against the Arizona Cardinals when you gave up an 18-point lead within halfway through the 3rd.
Okay, that's mine too.
Okay. I was cool after the what do you call it? The Chiefs. I mean, I was hurt. You know, it fractured, but then it snapped after the Packers game.
Yep, that we on the same page. Mine too. I
mean, those are my 3. But it kind of like played a part in each and every single one of them. After that Packers game, I was just like, okay, can we go get Chase Young now?
Yeah,
because I want him to rip everybody apart.
So you on Team Chase?
Teammate. No, I'm not on Team Tank.
Okay,
but I'm like,
no, Team Chase.
Oh yeah, I am on Team Chase. I do appreciate his thing. But if we don't get him, AJ Espinoza is a guy that is, high on my radar if we're gonna go that route. Now, me personally, we have not had a real running back that could play 16 games since Barry Sanders.
Yeah.
Third best quarterback according to his dad.
Yeah.
Okay, we have not had it, so why not go get Jonathan Taylor? He proved he can ball. He proved he the man.
We'll be watching him, Wednesday? We get to see him Wednesday?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Most definitely, I'm going to be doing that game, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Dim Sum is thinking about starting a channel. Absolutely, Dim. We got you, man.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I just got one thing to say, bro. And this is real. Once you start, you have to be ready to be attacked. Once you put especially when it comes to the sports fan base, I don't care if it's Detroit, San Francisco, or Seattle, whoever it is, you will be attacked. All of a sudden, you put yourself in the forefront of all of this. So now people are going to try to target you and just be ready. But we here, man. My email address, Twitter, Travis as well. We here for you, man. Anybody want to start a channel? You guys are one video from actually having something behind all of those avatars. YouTube was made for guys, to create and girls to create content. So you guys are one video away from being content creators. So we here. We definitely here. So for me, Dim summers. Yeah, my warning sign was Arizona. It was. But when I if I was paying, my retrospect moment was training camp. I mean, was preseason. That was the wow. We are getting oh, don't worry about the postseason. And they're right when it comes to records, but it will show you the talent of your team and who really stands out, Travis, from the preseason. Travis.
Yes. Sorry about that. The other half came in.
It's like, what you doing? You ain't tell me you was making a video?
Right.
Oh man. Tell her thank you. Thank you for letting us do this.
Oh, absolutely.
Man.
Hey, MVP.
MVP, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
If
Shout
you
out
ain't got an MVP, go get yourself one.
Oh man. Yeah. So who stood out to you, Travis, in training camp? Dwayne Boatwright says nobody. Nobody.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to say.
I'm with Dwayne on that.
Yes.
I didn't really see somebody that really stood out. Like, oh my goodness. Like, like we went out and got probably the best offensive guard in the draft via undrafted free agent, but we didn't even play the man. Like, he better have had a a chopped off arm for him not to play in an abysmal season.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bo Benchwall should have been playing. I don't know what, man, come on. Like, that is why everybody on my chopping block, everybody getting that pink slip.
Now, let me ask Travis. Travis, let me ask you this. It's been a while since you've been on the show, bro. So you in the chat. I got a conspiracy theory. Because, see, that's who I am now. This team has cheated on me for the last time. I've accepted them back in my life for the kids. All right? I wanted to make it work for our kids. Okay? And it ain't. I'm done. I'm done. I'm about to go get them papers. All right? I'm going to sign them, and I'm going to turn them into the court this off season. Okay? And once they don't win a playoff game, I'm out. Okay? But Travis, what is it that you would like to see from this franchise come for 2020?
For next season?
Yes.
Show me that you really want to be a football team. Show me that you really want to go out there every single Sunday and battle it out with your brother that's next to you. Because if you don't, I don't want you. That's, you cheating on me. To use your analogy. Because, you looked at Darius Slay all season. It looked like he checked out.
Yeah, except when he actually made a play, and then he had the little finger wag. But, hey, in Darius Slay's defense, he did play yesterday. He got toasted a lot, but he came up and made more than one big play. So, yesterday is like the only time I let him off the hook. He hurt his ankle, kept playing.
But at that point, why?
Yeah, that's very true. Very true.
Now you just probably screwed up 2020. If you got hurt, you're legitimately hurt, it's okay to sit down. That you get a free pass. If you can, fight through it, yeah, okay, I can understand. Fight through it. Definitely fight through it because, we need you out there.
Yeah.
At this point, but, you got toasted all year long, son. And then you get this alternate, Pro Bowl. You didn't even deserve it. Like, come on now.
There's Willie Kennedy. He part of the crew, him buffed up, and Fred Jackson. The three amigos that kept it 100 and was right.
And was 100%.
And was 100%. And shout out to ESPN, by the way, who said we were going to be 3.
No. That was what do you call it?
CBS.
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 Yep,
Shout out to CBS Sports. Shout out to the dude Maurice Jones-Drew who clowned the Lions on ESPN. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
All right, so I got a theory. Okay, conspiracy theory. Why does Matthew Stafford go on IR within an hour of it being confirmed that Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn are coming back? Can anyone in the chat explain that? Out of all the coincidences in the world, that's a coincidence? You want me to believe that that's a coincidence? Now, I know some people not happy with that, but I'm not here to make you happy. That's the beauty of this platform. And that's why I encourage every last one of you to start a YouTube channel. We will be there. I will be on it in the chat, just like you are over here. Why did Matthew Stafford get put, not before, mind you, this man played week 9 or Oakland Raiders. They lost against the Oakland Raiders, and we never saw him on the field again.
Yep.
You put dude after dude after dude after dude on IR, but not we're going to, out of respect for his competitiveness. Well, why does that change the last 2 weeks of the season? Oh, I know. Your coach and GM is coming back.
Yep.
So I need you in the chat, Travis, to tell me why that's not a coincidence. I mean, if that's a coincidence, why is that? Why did that happen like that?
Because it is a very big coincidence. They got their job security. Now it doesn't matter what their record is.
Okay, so you saying that it's not a coincidence?
No, I'm saying it is a coincidence.
No, a coincidence would be, oh my God, it just so happened that we just, oh my God.
Okay, yeah, then not a coincidence.
Not a coincidence. That's what I believe. Mars Landon says they put Stafford on IR late because the NFL wanted to hang us after the Packers game.
They still hung us. Did we really win a game since? We won one game since that game.
He is the only rookie quarterback we beat. Now, I got to bring up something. Yeah, since it's Black Monday, and I'm feeling dark. We need to talk. We did this yesterday. Let's get him 100 for next season. Let's talk about this. I need
100% Mars Landing. NFL is 100% rigged.
Absolutely, it is. But we still watch, and here y'all are, 34 deep. We still watch. But I'm watching it from the rigged eye. I saw it last night. They called.
Yeah, that pass interference should have been called.
Not only that, and then the game before that, the same game. They called the exact same play on a Detroit Lion for it wasn't targeting. I think it was hit to the defenseless player that they did not call on
Russell Wilson too.
Russell Wilson.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. I told y'all
shout out to the 49ers. Congratulations on your win. But and that even goes to my own football squad, the Detroit Lions. If you're gonna win it the right way. 60 minutes and things like that. Like you got to go out there and play 60 minutes.
Listen to this. Tori Petrie said today this morning in a tweet. Travis, you might have seen it. The Green Bay Packers never led playing the Detroit Lions. Did y'all know that? They led at the end of the game as time was expiring.
When it matters the most.
Absolutely.
That's why I always tell people, if you rock with your boy, it's never how you start.
Yep.
It's how you finish.
Absolutely.
We were up in 15 out of the last 16 games this year. What's our record?
Oh, yeah, here's another stat for you. The Lions led the league at 6 games, leading or tied in the fourth quarter and losing every last one of them. Now it's 7.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. I know you can't hear it, Travis, but I played it, man.
Okay.
All right, so they're answering the question. AT says, I believe they were trying to pimp the NFL. Okay, how do they pimp the NFL? Bob says they wanted to tank higher picks. Antonio, who else says something about it? Dwayne says, Boatwright, Matt knew it was a lose-lose situation, so they just tanked the rest of the season. Matt don't like playing for them. No way. He didn't know that was going to be like that when he took the money. Dwayne, that's outside the box, my brother, and I like it. JK says, I think his back was worse than was reported. So it's a lot of different conspiracies out there. Antonio says, Stafford's injury opened things up. With a solid poker face and some well-placed interviews and workout scouting, along with shopping Stafford, Miami would have no choice but to beg. Yep.
Yeah.
Mars Landing says, did you know Packers is the only independent team in the NFL that is the main reason they cheat for Green Bay? I can see that.
Yeah.
I guess that's why they title town too.
Yeah.
Buffed Up says, we forced 2 all-time great players to retire and broke a decent QB. Backup only the Lions. Oh, it's all good, Mr. Dope. And listen, bro, if you want to add your input, you more than welcome, man. I'm not going to let anybody disrespect anybody. So.
Absolutely. We here in the Sports Movement Network, we have our, if you want to say something, you say it.
There's a lot of non-Lions fans in here. Yeah. Go ahead, Trav. What was you saying?
But I mean, it's just like, it's crazy. Like when you said, after Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn were announced that, they're coming back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it almost felt like just seconds after Matthew Stafford was on IR.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we got our jobs back? Okay, Matt, sorry.
Yeah, thank you, Matt.
Hit
Thank
IR.
You. Yeah. Yeah, we don't need you no more, bro. We don't need you no more. Thank you did it. We did it.
Yeah.
I'm serious, man. And I understand. Go ahead, man.
I still think he could have played. But I'm glad that he didn't because, fractures in your back, you got to take that serious.
Absolutely.
I still feel the way he's been moving in the videos I've seen him in, it looks like it's kind of healthy. But I'm glad he didn't because, you want that to be super stable.
But Travis, if he didn't heal over an entire offseason, do you think he really looked better?
No. I mean, but he was walking the same way he was in like the off season.
But he also ain't getting hit by 300-pound linemen.
Videos that I've seen him walking in.
Wow. Okay.
But I'm saying I'm glad he did it because I wanted to give him extended amount of time, just like Kerryon Johnson. That's another topic that you're probably gonna hear me hoot and holler and scream at.
Go ahead, man. Hoot and holler all you want, bro.
Because, okay, Snacks held out for his contract, and now he wants to retire. And I don't care what any fan says, he held out. Be real with yourself.
Oh yeah,
he held out for a new contract. Him and Slay. Okay. Now Snacks, because the Lions went 3-12-1. I want to retire. Oh yeah, absolutely, Mars Landing. Matthew Stafford is hurt because of Tyler Decker.
Oh Lord, is he on IR too? Right? Where did he go?
Who? Decker?
Yeah, Miss Maybelline, as GD calls him.
Hey, I will say this: I wouldn't mind Tyler Decker if he moves to the right tackle position. If he can move to the right tackle position and maybe even use what do you call it? try to trade back and get a second first round pick and get the top offensive tackle in the draft, I wouldn't mind that, because another reason is what do you call it? Not only just Taylor Decker, but also Rick Wagner. Then the revolving door at what's that, left guard or right guard, whichever one that Glasgow did not man up on, because Graham Glasgow, Frank Ragnow is the only two people on that offensive line, in my opinion, is safe. Outside of that, all y'all got to go.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. I think that it is apparent. Bob Quinn, this is Travis. This is it, man. I am so confident in the fact that this. Well,
hey, I ain't confident in nothing. We're talking about the Detroit Lions.
And I was about to. I got to take it back, because as long as the Fords own them, you can never be confident in anything.
Exactly.
But Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia are going to be sweating this offseason. They have to have a perfect offseason. Well, they
got 60 million. Well, no, 51 million with the possibility of 60 million.
Holy mackerel.
And a third overall draft pick. If you don't make a perfect offseason with that kind of capital, y'all got to leave my city. Like, I don't even want the Detroit Lions anymore after that.
Well, I think he's going to have to go defense. Now, he's got to shore up that line. That's without a doubt. Because these guys, Crosby, got to go. Yeah. If I see 65 with another holding penalty, I'm going to drive down to Ford Field myself. And I'm going to just run straight down.
Don't do that. You got to spend money to go down
that's
there.
Right. That's
go
right.
Go to Allen Park.
Man, okay, Allen Park. That's right. And that's right up the street, so I can go there. But here's why the Detroit Lions need to go defense. Out of the 12 teams that's in the playoffs, here's the top 10. New England has the number 1 defense. The Niners have the number 2 defense. The Buffalo Bills have the number 3 defense. The Baltimore Ravens have the number 4 defense. That's the top 4. Okay, that's 4.
What?
Yeah.
Baltimore has a 4th ranked defense?
The 4th ranked defense. New England's been top pretty much the entire season. Now, you notice a trend here? Do you notice a trend, Travis?
Yeah, you got to have a good defense.
You got to have a good defense.
Run the football.
Okay, and here's Steelers almost made it. Chargers, not even close. Jets, not even close with number 7. Chicago Bears, they gave a valiant effort at number 8. Dallas Cowboys, number 9. Philadelphia Eagles. So how many is that top 10 that have a top teams in the playoffs that have a top 10 defense? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Half of the top 10 are in the playoffs. All right. So that leaves New Orleans Saints, number 11. Okay. Minnesota Vikings, number 14. Then you start to drop way off. Kansas City Chiefs, 17. Green Bay Packers, 18. Tennessee Titans, 21. Seattle Seahawks, 26th in the league. And the Detroit Lions have pretty much set here the entire season at 31, which is fitting that
we finished at 31.
We finished at 31. Guess who's 32? Think about it. We played 16 games. Out of all 16, who do you think would be either right above us or right below us in defensive ranking?
Probably Washington.
Here's a hint. Or who?
Or Miami.
You used to live there.
Arizona.
Isn't it fitting that the 2 worst defenses in the league tied each other? I'm serious, bro.
Got him!
Isn't it fit? I'm telling you.
I'm done with the NFL, man. This is nuts.
I'm telling you. The Cardinals.
My two favorite teams. Like, come on
now.
All right,
at the bottom. Hey, started from the bottom, and we still here. I'm telling you, man.
Oh, man.
So this season, this season, pay attention to training camp. I mean, preseason. all these guys you trying to keep an eye on and be like, oh man, you know, our starters wasn't out there. You can't really gauge these games. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Now,
Because that's your depth. That's your second string.
absolutely. Absolutely, Travis.
So you know, and that was my biggest gripe about what do you call it, the last 2 years. Like, if I got to be in this stands and I'm calling to turn your stupid head around to look for the football so you can make a play on the football, there's an issue here. You got to go, son.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to take you by your helmet and shake you like, come on, what you doing?
Bob Quinn got a lot of work. He got more. It's more work than you might think. We need some solid 4 and 5 receivers. We need a pass rush. We need to stop rushing 3. I'm sick to death. Trey Flowers was about to have a heart attack yesterday. They had to call a timeout for the whole defense. Them dudes are pushing. Each guy got 2 people. Trey did all. Hey, I'm not mad at Trey. I can't be mad at what they paid him. He lived up to his 7.5 sacks within that. Okay, I'm not mad at Trey at all. He gave all he had. That's who he is. Maybe we do need Chase Young. I see how Chase Young, he likes to stand up a lot. He likes to stand. I rarely see him line up in the 3-point stance.
Yeah.
Maybe we need that guy. But y'all, this offseason, and I have been refusing to talk about this, Travis, for the last 8-10. I'm tired of this. We always do this.
Hey, when was the last time I've been on a show?
Bro, I don't know.
When was the last time I did a Detroit Lions stream?
I don't know. I don't know.
I got so disgusted. I was like, it's bad. I mean, it's killing me, literally, physically, mentally, emotionally. You know, in real life, it's killing me.
Yeah.
I didn't even watch yesterday's game. I did a different stream, so I was paying attention to that stream, and I had a blast.
Yeah. But see, you can't leave it up to officiating. You see what happens when you leave it up Seattle? You see what happens, Seattle?
Yeah,
you can't score all your points in the last 6 minutes and think you're going to win, especially against the Packers.
Yep. You got to take care of business for 60 minutes.
Absolutely.
You know, and that goes for all 32 teams. Play for 60 minutes and play your heart out. And guess what? Let's see what happens after that 60 minutes. Win, lose, or draw, I guarantee you'll be feeling better about yourself.
Yeah. Yep. But, you know, Detroit Lions, man. Miserable season, bad time. And you know what's funny is how you look back. You look back at the year, and I watched some of my off-season videos, and I'm like, you were an idiot. If you could go back in time, you would slap your May self, your April self. Just go back in time and be like, don't do it. You'll look like a fool.
Hey.
Yeah.
I look like boo-boo the fool. All right. I said 12-4, a playoff win, and the division title.
Oh, I did too.
We got 3 wins, 11 losses.
But you know what make this so bad, Travis? Is the media was right. And we
all along. That's why I will now listen to 97.1 The Ticket, because you know what? They got some knowledge.
Yep. Because they have a different perspective than we do. None of us have inside knowledge. They do.
On top of that, Mike Valenti doesn't even like the team.
Hey, Mike Valenti.
And he gets the inside knowledge? Are you kidding me?
He is my new favorite person. He is my
I wouldn't put him in favorite.
I would,
but I mean, he's a good person.
I would, cause see, he talking 100% facts about my team. It don't go no beyond that.
There is no bias in it.
Absolutely, and I was 100%. Give me the bias award. I would like to thank the YouTube Academy for giving me this award of 100% bias fan.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was biased too.
I will put it in on my shelf, and when I start wanting to be biased, I'm gonna look at it. I'm dead serious, bro. I'm 40 years old. I have had enough. And everybody's like, you're not a real fan. I'm not a real fan. I'm not a fanatic about this team. I used to lose sleep over this team. I already lose my voice every Sunday. Well,
Hey, I have frequent nap miles when I watch him.
Travis, man, listen, man, that Tampa Bay game, or it was the Tampa Bay and last week was the two single worst games I've ever had to watch because I was streaming, so I was ready to nap. I asked the chat, could I take a nap? Okay, so Dwayne. Appreciate Dwayne. You knew, man. Dwayne says, what's next year going to look like as far as wins? Dwayne, I am not going. This is not directed at you, so don't take it as such. But I am not going to give a single prediction because this man said 12-4, playoff win, division win. I'm sorry, Travis. Go ahead.
You know what? I'll give you I'll give you one. 0-16 till they prove us otherwise. Because obviously 9-7 ain't good enough. Because they fired that coach.
Oh yeah, but hey, don't
And-
shh.
No,
Because
hey.
you don't want to bring out the Caldwell haters because they're going
Hey.
to come. They're going to
Good.
come.
Hey, hashtag just bring it. I'll be Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Just bring it.
You can't see me.
Okay.
I know that's two different people, but
Hey, no, I'm gonna bring you out a little stat line. Okay? And let's really nix this debate.
oh
Okay,
boy.
here it is. Detroit Lions head coaches since 2001. Marty Morningwig, 2001 to 2002, had a 0.156 win percentage. Steve Mariucci, 2003 to 2005, had a 34.9 win percentage. Dick Duran in 2005 had a 20% win percentage. Rod Marinelli from 2006 to 2008 had a 20.8 win percentage. Jim Schwartz from 2009 to 2013 had a 36.3 win percentage. Jim the Man Caldwell from 2014 to 2017 had a 56.3 win percentage. Matthew Patricia, aka Fat Pat, Matt Pat, whatever the heck you want to call him, from 2008 to 2019. Well, it has not updated for
9-22
the last
and 1.
couple of what do you call it? But right now is at 32.8% win percentage. Bring that smoke, fools.
Okay, compare that to Marinelli for me, please.
Okay, Marinelli. Marinelli had 20.8
So
to
So-
32.8.
okay.
So Matt Patricia is higher than Rod Marinelli.
Hmm.
Okay, this is how it goes. Jim Caldwell. Jim Schwartz. Steve Mariucci.
Mm.
Matt Patricia. Ron Marinelli. Dick Duran. And Marty Morningwood.
Mm. Mm-mm.
This 2001.
And Marty was bad. Where? But this, we supposed to trust these guys? I'm sorry. All the fans that want, I feel like a cross between Stephen A. Smith and Mike Valenti. He is always clowning the Cowboy fans, and I'm about to do that to my own team. We're supposed to believe in a team. Let me stop yelling. We're supposed to believe in a team that hired these gentlemen, and then they fired the most winning coach out of all those because, he wasn't a good coach. Well, the wins say otherwise, people. That's what I don't understand. I'm trying not to get upset. Wins say otherwise. Period.
What's going on, Mondo?
What's up, Mondo? all you guys, oh my God, Patricia's the greatest coach. He's going to turn this place around. Okay, he might. But what proof do you have? I don't understand this, Travis. It upsets me, bro.
Since 2001, Matt Patricia is the fourth best coach. Guess who's number one, folks?
Jimmy C.
Jimmy C. Caldwell.
But he didn't show enough fire on the sidelines.
But it resulted in wins.
He couldn't beat winning teams.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm doing a show.
Why you're looking at your phone?
Got him!
The kids, man. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, that's little Troxel right there. Oh man. Oh man. So y'all got it. I'm sorry. If you want to be on, and let me just do this. You said this goes back to my man's comment about next year. Home opponents. Who that Saints? Okay. Packers, Bears, Vikings. Who mind you, we got swept by. But then again, we lost a lot of games. But we got swept in the division. We couldn't win at home. We couldn't win on the road. Saints, Buccaneers, Texans, Colts, the Washington Redskins. Away, obviously, Packers, Bears, Vikings. Tennessee Titans, Jaguars, Panthers, Falcons, Cardinals. You will not get a prediction out of me. I'm not going to do it. I'm like George Bush.
Hey,
no, Ross Perot.
16 till proven otherwise.
Jim Smith says, hi from Lincoln Park. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Shout out to you, Jim.
Mom just ordered pizza for fishing essentials at work. Shout out to moms.
Absolutely.
So y'all gonna hear a lot of this.
Hey, Mondo, don't go there, man.
Yeah.
I just brought up the stat lines, dog.
Hey, Mondo, bro, make a video, join the show. Because guess what? This what and shout out to Mondo. You know it's all love.
Oh, absolutely.
Because we are us YouTubers are split. Well, I think it's more Patricia people than Caldwell. Y'all got to understand something. We're not specifically talking about Caldwell as an individual overall coach. I'm talking about his time with the Detroit Lions. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about his Super Bowl win with the Indianapolis Colts. I'm talking about his 4 years with the Detroit Lions. I'm talking about 3 winning seasons with our team.
I'm talking about Lion coaches since 2001.
And my
Jim Caldwell,
issue,
56.3. The next one is Jim Schwartz, his predecessor, at 36.3.
So let me ask you something. Then
guys.
It's
Steve Mariucci at 3.
All right.
Steve Mariucci since 2003.
And I actually
in
had hope.
2019 is the third best head coach far as winning that the Detroit Lions has had. Then it's Matt Patricia at 4.
We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that on the show because I don't know if we got enough time. But that's one of the topics I want to talk about. I want to go through Matt Patricia versus Jim Caldwell. Because this is what I want y'all to, I want to ask y'all. And this is to Tone Capone, I see you. Nope, and that's the thing, y'all. You know I respect y'all, but there's no tears coming out of my eyes. Tone Capone says only dumb people cry over spilled milk. Nobody's crying over
yeah, nobody crying.
I was upset.
I get frequent at miles during the game, so I'm good. I'm well rested.
But Tone, here's my issue. And feel free, man. We open up the phone lines, bro. Call in. That's why we do this. I want to hear from everybody. But when you look at the numbers, it's you know how you ever do something and you ever had that friend that's like, hey man, yeah, I went to Disney World. Oh, I went to Disney World twice. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, my check was $2,000. Oh, my check was $2,500. That's how this feels to me. It's like, oh, Matt Patricia, Jim Caldwell was not a good coach. Why does it matter when he got the W's? And then, wait a minute. Well, yeah, he got the W's, but he couldn't beat winning teams. But Matt Patricia can? Matt Patricia can? And then this is the same out of all the guys you just named. I sound like Ray Romano right there. Out of all the guys that you just named, who was the biggest coach you had hope for out of that whole bunch, Travis, before they started? If you could look back, who was the coach that you had the biggest hope for, excluding Jim Caldwell, other than Jim Caldwell, if you know?
Okay. So I'm going to go in order, and this is going to be like throughout the thing. Okay. Marty Morningwig, take him off.
Right.
I had some what do you call it? Some thought process on Steve Mariucci. I was excited about that hiring.
Me
then
too.
I was like,
so
okay, Dick Duran, really?
Yeah, that was.
Get him off the list. Rod Marinelli, I was like, get him off the list. Jim Schwartz, I was like, oh, okay, we're finally getting serious about bringing in real coaching.
Mm-hmm.
Then I was like, okay, let's see what he does. And taking over from an 0-16 team, I was like, okay, we're trying to get real serious about trying to build something here. And then after he flicked off the fans and gave him the finger, he had to go. Then brought in Jim Caldwell, obviously. And then I was like, okay, well, I want to win that big game during the season. I want to win the playoff games when we get there. So then I was like, okay, maybe Matt Patricia is the guy. He is a fourth coach on that list.
Okay, but let me.
Steve Mariucci is the third. Jim Schwartz is the second.
Okay, so let me ask everybody. Okay, nobody in this chat has coached an NFL team.
Exactly.
All right,
so I haven't.
We're just talking from a fan's perspective. Okay. And you ever seen that show where they say they take a tweet? Well, I don't think it's new. I don't think it's still on. But they take a tweet and be like, "Oh, I would hit that from 53 yards out," and they bring you in and tell you to kick this field goal. Have you ever seen that on YouTube? Or
oh man.
So why don't everybody in the chat? Why don't y'all all go coach? Okay. Because I don't ever pretend. I don't ever call anybody a good. I don't know if Matt Patricia is a bad coach. What I do know is he does not win currently. And Travis said at the beginning of the show, it's a what would you do for me now league. What he's doing now is losing. That doesn't mean he will always be a loser. So I'm not necessarily against him. My issue with the Detroit Lions is not with Matt Patricia. My issue is with Martha, Ford, and the family. Because what's the one constant, Travis? What's the one constant?
Martha, Firestone, Ford.
And the family. And her husband before her.
Yep.
The coaches change. It's like Matthew McConaughey. All right. The coaches change.
They gonna learn something today.
Coaches change, but the ownership stays the same. That's exactly what it is. So it's not, I think Jim Caldwell was the best coach. But when you get up and you say people in the chat, you got kids, right? If you got kids, you can't say nothing in front of your kids. Because guess what? Your kid's going to hold you to it. You say remember that time you said, oh, man.
Hey, mine did it today. Oh, you remember when you had to do your show and I had to sit on the bed and be quiet and be good? And you said right after this half, you going to open up my toy for me? What did I say before I got, what do you call it? I got on here. I had to do what, Grit? I had to open up that toy.
Yeah, buddy. He said, man, I got to wait. I got to wait. Okay, Tone Capone bringing the heat today. And I got on the fire suit, baby. He said, I had us winning 3 games at the beginning of the season. Y'all expectations was too high. That's your fault, not Patricia's. Didn't you just hear me take full responsibility for that, Tone? I took 100%.
Hey, I took 100%.
So did Travis.
Too.
Okay.
That's why I said 0-16 till proven otherwise. because I'm not gonna go there anymore.
But Tone, if you be 100 with yourself, did you really 3 games, or were you just being like the super negative fan? Because now I'm being the writing is on the wall fan, that this team can do nothing but win for me. That is the I don't care. Matt, what's his name? Belichick, Robert Kraft, Jeff Bezos by this team. I do not care. I bet you the fan base would have a fit if they sold. Oh my God, Super Bowl, here we come. I'd be like, I gotta wait.
Yeah. Yeah, I am not getting my hopes up for nothing until it happens.
So we will never. This is like night and day, good versus evil. We will never agree on Matt Patricia, and we don't have to. I mean Jim Caldwell. All I'm saying is when you hold Jim to a standard, you gotta hold everybody else to the same standard. Oh, where do you get he was a bad coach? So that means that Matt Patricia is a worse coach. You scared me half to death. Oh my God. You can't, oh my goodness. I was like, where is that coming from? Ah. Oh my, Travis. I'm old, man. You can't do that junk to me, man. There we go. Oh my God. So we will never agree on Jim Caldwell. But at the end of the day, let me ask y'all something. The Seattle Seahawks got the 26th ranked defense. Okay? But they are in the playoffs. They were 2 inches away from a completely different seed. Okay? And y'all gonna tell me like it's not about wins and losses. Like I don't get that. I just don't understand that. Somebody said something, but that's the same thing to me with tanking. When somebody brings up, I hate talking about losing on purpose. The New England Patriots, they come out and they stomp everybody. And year after year after year after year, I could do that 17 times. They're winners of their division. They're in the title game so much.
Time out real fast.
Yo.
Yeah, the Patriots are in they win their division, but who else is in their division?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. That division is hashtag trash.
Yeah. When LT left the Chargers. But wait a minute. It's not about, wait a minute. He couldn't be good teams and all that stuff. Well, hey, let me ask y'all something. Would you take a Super Bowl win over bad teams? Or would you I want to just annihilate all good teams and just, at this point, Lions fans, what would you take? But Travis.
Give me them rings.
Listen, bro.
I don't care how you get it.
You're saying that they in the division with what? The Miami Dolphins, the Chargers, and who else? Who else is in there? The Jets? Maybe it's not the Chargers. It's
the Jets.
But the Jets ain't always been bad. Remember LT? Well, LT is a different division.
Did they win the division that year, though? No.
Listen, you mean to tell me that this team, who has won the division like 18 out of 20 years, has never had any competition in their division?
No, they haven't.
That's terrible.
Well, no, they had it 1 year, but Tom Brady was not. What do you call it? And I believe it was the Dolphins that won the division that year. I'm not 100%. Let me bring that up.
Well, why he's doing that?
We'll make a video about me saying did it.
No, don't worry about that. Please don't worry about that. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna bring that up.
It is 2000 to 2019 division or NFL division winners.
Dwayne says Lions need three years before the winning starts. Now, here's the question that I want, and I'm not trying to be funny, y'all. I want to know this from y'all. Why can you believe? It's like, to me, believing in a tooth fairy or Santa Claus. Why are you believing? I understand disbelief, but what has, okay, so we fire a coach, all right, was a horrible coach. He couldn't be good teams. Okay, fine. So we start fresh 2 years ago. And what has Matt Patricia done exactly? Except wind up below Rod Marinelli in wins? And you think that this, what I want to know from y'all, and why I want to have a call-in show, is I want you to explain to me, what is it that you see about Matt Patricia that has you believing that 4 years from now, we're automatically contenders when we haven't done this in 62 years? That is what I just cannot wrap my head around that. You know, I like things, like especially being a man. Men are super logical. Usually the emotion comes from our other halves. But we are like, nope, boo, that don't make sense. Like, yes, it does. Because I know it. No, it doesn't make sense. Okay, let's talk about it. Let me break it down for you. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, since you put it like that. How many times have we been in a situation with our ladies and we have to think logical over them? What is it about the Niners? They got John Lynch, a Super Bowl champion as their GM. Who do we have? A scout. What is it that this dude has done? I'm starting to sweat, Travis. Like, this team literally makes my blood boil. He's had 4 years. He's about to start his 5th year. He went and got his boy. But we want to attack a man who was just doing his job with what he had.
Okay, there has been 2 years that the New England Patriots have not won their division.
In like the last 19 to 20, right?
Since 2002 to 2019.
So that's 17.
And that is the New York Jets won it in 2002 and 2008. Get a load of this, the Miami Dolphins.
I think I remember that year.
Yeah, that was the year that Tom Brady tore his knee up and was out for the year. I believe it was after the opening game or the second game of the year. And what do you call it? And the Patriots didn't make the playoffs, and they won 11 or 12 games that year.
Was that Matt Castle's breakout year, or was that a little later? Okay.
Yes,
All
that
right.
was Matt Castle year. And also, that was the year that it was hosted in Detroit, and we went 0-16.
Now,
0-16, the Miami Dolphins
wow,
win their division.
that's funny. So maybe if the Patriots go like 2-15, 2-14, we'll win the Super Bowl. I'm serious. If that's what we doing now, that's what we doing. And how can you think the O-line is built on the foundation with Terrell Crosby out there, with Maybelline Decker grabbing people,
Yeah.
with Wagner and all them other guys? I don't understand this. Tone Capone, my dude, says, I think Ragnow, Dow, and Glasgow should be Pro Bowlers, but I guess you have to win, I guess. Well, you know, that's all popularity anyway. Because Matthew Stafford would have never got in there. He was having a killer year. Prime Time B is in the building. I see you, young man. 30-year-old young man right there. What's up, man? I wish I could go back to 30. Says Lions have one playoff win in 60 years. Think about that. How is that even possible? All of a sudden, we're going to turn this team around. Prime Time B, welcome to the club, my friend. You not in the grumpy old man club like me, okay? Because I'm in that club. I'm the president and a client. I'm not all y'all young, man. King, you, Trav, everybody's young, man. Nope. Nothing but proof. That's it. So what is it that Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn has done? This dude drafted Tease Tabor. He drafted Jake Ruddock.
Hold on. You said Tease Tabor. I was all over on Twitter tweeting Rod Wood, if y'all don't draft Tease Tabor, I'm a judo chop you in the throat. So that was probably my fault. So
yeah, that's like a threat, bro.
That is 110% my fault.
So because you physically threatened Rod Wood, he drafted Tease Tabor.
Probably not, but
But see, Dwayne,
But
you ain't
they
the one I'm
at
talking
least
about, man.
probably put, it probably put in his head like, okay, well, let's go look at this player.
Travis, you got some power. Hey, I need some of your power, man. Why don't you go judo top a bank teller? You can throw me the money.
Show me the money.
So listen, y'all, we are all fans, and I welcome any of y'all on the show. I welcome any of you guys to start your own channel. I will help you. When you put yourself out in front of everybody, it's easy to hide behind, or not necessarily hide, because that would say you were cowering, but to be behind a avatar. You know what I'm saying? And I am Tony Capone. That was 2 weeks he went without a sack. 2 weeks, bro, out of 16 games. Well, he didn't play 16. And guess what? A lot of them holding calls wasn't even called. Crosby, we know there's holding on every play. We know that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, to a degree, yeah, absolutely. If you're not, trying to get some sort of advantage, what are you doing?
No. Tease Tabor is, if I'm not mistaken, with the San Francisco 49ers. Most of the Lions team are Riley Reef.
Out west.
Playoffs. Riley Reef, playoffs. He wasn't that great. He's in the playoffs. He about to get eliminated this week, though. Seattle gonna kill Minnesota. Make sure you on TROXEL'S Sports Talk or Gridiron Blitz. We're gonna be doing them games. Okay, here go to Real Steppin' Paisley. What's up, buddy? Haven't seen you in a minute. People say he was god-awful coach, but buddy, he came to the Lions 11-5. With that, they had playoffs 2 out of 4 years, walked to the door 11-5. Who else did that? Put some respect on his name. I appreciate that, because I swear I am the only one that just sees wins. Everybody go ahead, Travis.
At the end of the day, isn't it wins and losses that get you into the playoffs? Not how you got coached, not this, that, the other. At the end of the day, it's your record on the regular season that gets you or get you out, or even put you in draft position via off your record.
And guess what? I just thought about this. Thank you, Travis. Everybody, Jim Caldwell wasn't a good coach. Was he responsible for Des Bryant running on the field with no helmet and no call? Was he responsible for Sam Martin's god-awful shank punt? Was he responsible for all the refs picking up like 5 flags? We literally lost that game because it was rigged. And I said this before. Look at the history. Y'all got to start like opening your eyes, right? Because I know that the NFL is rigged right now. And I was devastated during that Green Bay game. I've been watching football for 25 years, and I've just now realized it's officially rigged. I've said it numerous times before, but this time I knew it was. We lose to the Dallas Cowboys. Bogus call. The Cowboys lose to the Green Bay Packers on what was not a bogus call. We know that because we're Detroit Lions fans. That was the rule. The Green Bay Packers then go to lose to Green Bay, who was leading. They lost to Seattle, who was down by like 2 touchdowns. And they win. And then that's the year Marshawn Lynch don't get the ball. Come on, man. Tone Capone said he's still upset at Caldwell for not throwing the challenge flag. Now, I could see that because I'm upset as well. But you mean with the pass interference? They said it wasn't. But he didn't throw the flag? Trav.
I don't think no, he didn't.
He didn't throw the flag.
He did not throw the flag.
Well, maybe Jim Caldwell knew what was to come. Because guess what? They not calling the same play now. Think of how rigged the NFL is. You put in a rule to appease people for egregious calls. How many times do you think that type of play that happened with the New Orleans Saints and Los Angeles Rams will happen in a game? Lynch was all right. He looked awful. Then he looked okay. You could tell he was out of shape. He was breathing heavy on the sidelines. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, matter of fact, you couldn't. Prime time B, man. Thank you. You couldn't challenge P.I. then. That's right. Shout out to you, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, you couldn't.
So, see, Tone, you holding on to stuff that ain't even true, bro. At the end of the day, it's about wins and losses. Now, remember, y'all, we a fan base. So I'm not yelling at nobody. It ain't nothing like that. We all passionate about the team. We having a discussion. That's all.
Hey, at the end of the day, we might not agree on our teams, but guess what? That doesn't mean we don't agree with you.
Exactly.
You know, like as a person, like you still a boy to us, and you know, and things like that. You know, yeah, we might have our differences and things like that, but you know, that doesn't take away from, you know, how we feel about you as an actual person.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about the Green? Wait, who is he talking about? Green Bay or Caldwell? That it killed the what's the name? Do I think Jim Caldwell could have taken us to a Super Bowl? I'm gonna say no. At this, as long as the Fords do, you know, when I start believing, this is when I start believing in the Fords. If you bring in Kareem Hunt, if you bring in people don't like, if you gonna always play it safe, absolutely not. Nobody's gonna win with this franchise.
That is hashtag truth. Bottom line.
Yeah, Caldwell did not have the ability to challenge pass interference. They threw the flag and picked it up. Dez Bryant trots out on the field with no helmet. And even if that is a flag, they also did not call that. So that was just, and I was at a Cowboys fan's house for that game. And even he was like, you know what? You know what, man? We got you, but, you know, it was Green Bay all over again. So at the end of the day, it's about wins and losses. That is it. We beat the Patriots, and they won the Super Bowl.
That's what gets you in and out the playoffs and in and out of draft seeding is win percentage.
But I know that this is going to be a topic until Matt Patricia wins. The minute he wins. But guess what, guys? This was my point a little while ago. Now, I don't remember. Because I thought Bob Quinn said 9-7 isn't good enough. I thought he said that. But
he did.
Okay, because somebody said he insinuated it.
No, he said 9-7 is not good enough.
That is what the problem is. We're probably, are we having this conversation? I think we still are, but it's not so bad. It's not so bad without when you say 9-7, hey, listen, Jim Caldwell is a beast. I'm so happy right now. He getting paid, and guess what else? Guess what else, Travis? You good at math, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 9-7 wasn't good enough, right? What did Jim Caldwell have his last season?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. How many wins did he have?
9-7.
He was 9-7. What is Matt Patricia's total wins in his time in Detroit?
9-22-1.
So 9-7. So he did in 1 year what it took him to, and he had the same squad. Well, not the same squad, but he was well off, right? He had a 9-7 team. So Bob Quinn opening his mouth is what really does it for me. Just like y'all talking about winning, we need one more losing season to go for Lawrence. See, we done already skipped 2020. That's how pathetic we are, Tone. We've already thrown the towel in. At least I have a standard for them. And guess what? Martha Ford, Travis, set that standard for me by saying, we know what's best. Wait, it wasn't her, it was her daughter.
Yeah.
If you know what's best for the franchise, Fords, why can't we see it?
Right.
People.
That's really the bottom line.
Exactly, Travis. What's up, Packers Nation? Just a little Lions rant session over here, venting. Black Monday. I got on black pants and a black hoodie. I'm ready to go. I don't blame people for not being happy. And I am not happy with this season by any means. But do you think it is possible that we are only a couple pieces away from being a team that can compete? I can't answer that. Divine Rav says the Fords have poisoned the fans. I don't think they poisoned us. We've ate it up. Hey, I've been on, listen, the real stepping. I was heated. And you know what's funny is your boy was I was a little YouTuber, Trav, back in the day. Okay? My first Lions video was when they got eliminated by the Bengals from playoff contention with one game to go. Yes, that was a Jim Caldwell coach team. That was my very first Lions video. I made a Lions video a few days later saying Matt Patricia would not be fired, and he was. But I also said, what is Matt Patricia going to, I'm sorry, Jim Caldwell wouldn't be fired. Then I said, what is Matt Patricia going to do, bully people into winning? And what's coming out about him?
He's bullying people into winning.
He's bullying people into winning. What's up, Josh? And you came at the right time, bro, because we're ending our Jim Caldwell talk. Josh is another believer in this franchise, which is I'm sorry, man. Go ahead.
Real quick, I
Yeah.
do have to go here
Absolutely.
soon.
Okay. Yeah, we're just going to wrap it up.
I do have a 4:00 stream to do.
That's right. What
we are
time you getting
doing
on?
The Red Box in about 15, 20 minutes.
15,
I do gotta
okay.
try to get something to eat. I have not ate all day.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, man. All right, man. Well, I'm going to wrap it up, kick it with the people. And I'll see you, man. I'm going to be out while you streaming.
Alrighty.
All right, man. Thank you, Travis. Welcome back, man. Look forward to more of these, bro.
Oh, absolutely.
right.
You know, I will be doing basketball after Super Bowl Sunday. So, stay tuned for that. For those of you that need some sports in your life. And with that being said, it was real kicking with you guys. Appreciate you guys all for rocking with me. This is TROXEL'S Sports Talk. Have a nice day. Hopefully to see you soon. Peace.
Absolutely. All right, that was my man Travis. Grim, I gave you a tag back, man. I didn't know that it was still gone. Shout out to TROXEL'S Sports Talk. I'm going to wrap it up. That's my dude. Congratulations again on 1,000 subs, man. Crazy, crazy achievement. And big ups to you, man. Keep grinding. Gary says, I cannot get excited about this team anymore. 45 years of the same stuff. It's a wait and see approach for me now. And to be honest, guys, that's where I am. That's all that I am. We all have our opinions, and I respect everybody's opinions. But when you put yourself on YouTube, you literally will start getting attacked, by other fans. Just, it's ridiculous. I don't know. So, and I encourage anybody that is so passionate about their team, start a channel. I will help you. I will definitely help you, whoever you are. But I feel like it's kind of, I value everybody's opinion. The only thing I want to hear from y'all, if y'all gonna come at me about, let's say, the Jim Caldwell situation, then you got to explain to me what Matt Patricia and the Fords have done to convince you that this is it. This is the guy. This is our time. Would you take Rivers if available? Phillip Rivers? Thank you, Dwayne. We couldn't do it without you, man. Or none of y'all. Phillip Rivers? Nah, Rivers is washed up, man. Yeah, Rivers is washed up. I've never liked the way he's throwing the ball. He can't throw a long ball. He need to retire. Yeah, but if he can only blitz and do nothing else, then there's no point to have him out there. Yeah. And did anybody notice that Matt Patricia, somebody was blitzing yesterday and it was working? We had Aaron Rodgers always throwing off his back foot. I saw so many stunts watching college football. I was like, where are the stunts at with the Lions? Yeah, Phillip Rivers, absolutely not. No. And shout out to Eli Manning, who he not ready to hang it up. He will be a backup somewhere. He's okay with that. Rick says your Lions QB is trash also. Well, I think you can't do much with the team if you have one receiver and no running back. I think the Lions are going to keep exactly what they have. I think they're going to have Teddy Bridgewater. Oh, no, I wish. They're going to keep Driscoll and or Blau. I do believe Blau has an upside. He's a rookie, guys. He's a rookie. You know what's funny is he played us in the preseason and decimated us. He looked like a Pro Bowl quarterback. Real Steppin says, oh, I was just about to read it. Oh, what happened? Streamlabs is on some stuff. Facts. Caldwell was afraid to scrap with the refs. I think he didn't want to upset the refs and become of a permanent target. Possibly. I've never even thought about that. Yeah. Not about the QB? Oh, yeah. Just so y'all know, I'm about 20 seconds behind y'all. So when you chat, I don't see it for about 20 seconds. So if you're wondering, hey, what's taking him so long? You guys chat and we don't see it because it's on a delay. What pick do you guys have, Rick? We have the 3rd overall pick in next year's draft. Would you want to get Cam Newton or Kaepernick to be the starter? Out to be the starter? Neither one of them. I didn't say nothing about Manning. I said he wants to be. He's not done with the NFL. Nobody wants to play for us, and the Fords give off a bad impression to elite talent. Unless you pay them $90 million. I think money can buy anybody. It's going to be an interesting offseason. But now it's here, guys, and now I will officially talk about it. I will talk about it now because it's here. One thing about Lions fans that we do, and I think that, and I'll say this, guys, and we'll wrap it up, is we got to stop being content with what they give us. If it's less than a winner, we need to stop being content. What other fan base do you know that starts talking about the offseason during the season? You know what I'm saying? Why are we talking about the draft in week 8? That is ridiculous to me. Who else has a problem with that? Tell me that somebody out of the 36 people in the chat have a problem with talking about the draft in week 8. We got it, but yet it's the stadium is packed. Yesterday, you could definitively hear "Go Pack Go." All they needed is the barrel, go Pack Go. All they needed is the guitar. You could definitively hear "Go Pack Go." You know why? Because it was all green and yellow. No, Deion has had enough. Deion young. I think Deion gonna get suckered back into it the offseason, but Deion has had enough right now. Right, Grim said he used to it. AT says not me. He also says Grim also says Deion. No, hey Rick, Chargers fans don't do it. Y'all usually push during the end of the season. This was like the one real year that y'all didn't have a chance. But the Chargers are known for making late season pushes. Y'all don't show up in the playoffs. Yeah, Devon, we fighting with each other. Okay, as far as I know, none of my 5,000 subscribers are former NFL coaches. And we fighting like we've coached a team. When all we got to do is demand more. But nope, it's not going to happen. Because we are, you can't be a fan if you refuse to go to the stadium. And maybe that's true. That's because we're programmed to start talking draft early. You know what, Marcus? That might be true, but I'm not. I'm fed up, man. You know why, guys? This is why I'm fed up. YouTube helped me get fed up. I was just a regular dude watching football. And then I decided to talk Detroit Lions and do football content. Built a community that is amazing. And collaborated with other YouTubers and have seen their point of view and you guys' point of view and the media's point of view. So now I'm kind of looking at it outside the box. And I'm like, wow. I just got an email. Open. What does this say? Oh, wait a minute. This this from somebody in the chat being funny. Open tryouts for head coach. Let's try a walk on. Somebody. That's hilarious. That's funny. Shout out to you, Tim. Whoever Tim Hafner is. You funny, man. One Prize says, I hate being a gatekeeper, but leave the franchise. I don't get that. Buffed Up says, I am Jim Caldwell. Well, Jim, I need a loan, man. Can I get some of your stacks, buddy? I've been defending you since you left, bro. Gary says, I don't like talking about the draft picks halfway through the season. I think Fitzpatrick would have challenged Stafford. Stafford doesn't make others better. Fitzpatrick, hey, shout out to Fitzpatrick, man. He got benched, came out, took that team, beat the Patriots, bro. So he does what he usually does. CJ says, I support the name on the front. If they rep Detroit, I rock with them. CJ, that's part of the problem, man. That's part of the problem. Y'all remember the blackouts? Do you remember the blackouts? They used to make, like charities, people for it used to buy up the tickets, and they used to basically beg people to buy out the tickets so that we could watch it. The blackouts were a result of the game not being sold out, which was a punishment for us who stayed at home. But why would you come and watch an 0-16 team? So we are part of the problem. There's a limit that you have to, stop at. Our fan base didn't get to enjoy the games and see who's working their behinds off because it was easier for them to just look at the stats. Gary says, that tells you that you are ready to give up on the year when you talk about the draft picks halfway through the season. I'm a Ravens fan. Yeah, that's cool. Gaming channel. Hey, that's good for you, man. They got y'all winning the Super Bowl. Absolutely, Gary. I think the Stafford haters can hate. They can still hate because they will. Haters usually do that. But you have to admit that Stafford is this team. I don't think Fitzpatrick is good. AT says, yeah, it's the QB's fault. He's not putting up 50 points because the defense is giving up 49. Exactly. Chris Wink in the building says, Caldwell was a good coach, and all we needed was an offense coordinator and tweak the defensive. You know what? A little. Thank you. Appreciate that. I appreciate that because that leads me to my final topic. I can't believe we had a 2-hour show. That's crazy, but encouraging. My final point is this. This is the same squad that kept JBC. Our entire fan base knew that he was the wrong decision. And they kept him, but they know what's best for this franchise. Oh, yeah, they did that because supposedly Matthew Stafford was comfortable with him. So, with that being said, guys, we got a lot. We have a lot going on. And you're going to get more of this. So, let me know if you want more live shows or because I'm thinking about making a live show and then posting another video, which will be in podcast format. So you guys have been amazing. Welcome to the off season. And I appreciate all y'all, whether we agree or disagree. Have a great day and I will see you later. Peace.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you, so let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? Neighbors are people who are close to us, and friends are people who are close to our hearts. I like to think of you as my neighbor and